How do you feel like first game at guard this season went?
I think there's a lot to clean up. First time playing guard overall, but I think I did my job. I performed well.
When in the week did you find out that you were going to be shifting inside?
Last Monday.
In the era of the transfer portal, a guy who maybe doesn't earn a starting job early on could opt to leave. Why did you choose to stick around, and how happy are you now that you did?
I think SC is my home. I love it here, and I would never want to leave. But what I'm saying, there's nothing much else to say. SC is my home, and I would never want to live here.
What does it say about you that you did stick around, just persevered?
Yeah, I just love this team. Like all the guys that they bring in, always like solid dudes, and I always want to be around, solid people, especially when I'm going to be around them every single day, and so I've never had a problem with anybody on the team, and I love my guys,
What are some of the challenges presented by moving from, one offensive line spot to another, maybe specifically tackle to guard mid-season?
I'd say just the game at guard is a lot faster. Everything's right in front of your face. Like even when I'm pulling, it just happens, everything just so much faster. But that's probably the biggest adjustment.
How do you feel like, that move and Jarrett moving to right tackle, how did you feel like that affected the offensive line, and how do you feel like you guys played against Utah?
I just think we put a game together, against Utah. I don't think that had anything to do with who was playing and who was not. I think we just went out and did what we were supposed to do as a unit.
When you weren't starting, what was Coach Henson's message to you? It would seem like you were really close.
He just told me to keep being patient and keep just playing my role on the team,
What was the biggest adjustment at guard for you?
Everything just happens faster, like I just said. Everything's right in front of your face, and at tackle you have a little bit more time to like react to certain things. But guard, everything just happens right in front of you, and that was probably the biggest adjustment.
Do you like one of them better?
It's funny. I like pass blocking at guard a lot more because it's just like easier because it's right in front of you. But I like run blocking at tackle a lot more too.
Coach Henson said one of the reasons for the move is because you guys needed more power at the guard spot. Do you feel like that's one of your biggest strengths?
I just pride myself off, playing physical, and I think that's something that you need at guard, so for sure.
Did Pat Harlow reach out to you after you started? Did you talk to him at all, or not?
My mom spoke to him briefly before the game, and he just told me, you got it, bro. Like, what I'm saying? I played a game of guard in high school, and I did well in that game as well, so he was confident in me going in, for sure.
Are you thinking of it as a permanent position change?
I'm here to play my role, just whatever the coach needs from me, I'm gonna do it.
I feel like previously you talked about wanting to add more strength, and maybe that was some of the things that held you back a little earlier. So now to hear that they need strength at that position, they chose you for it, like how much does that show how much you've grown in your career at USC?
Shoot, that's just a culmination of hard work. I had a really good summer, got stronger, got bigger, got faster, and I think that just reflects in my game now.
What's the team message coming off a couple emotional losses?
Just keep playing on our terms, 100%. Don't worry about the outside noise. It has nothing to do with us. Just play the game on our terms,
Is it hard to not hear some of the outside noise?
I'm not on social media, so I wouldn't really know the outside noise anyway,
Have you seen Caleb respond as a teammate?
Caleb just stays Caleb no matter what's happening. He's always been humble, always been a great leader. Haven't really seen him flinch from the last two losses. He just keeps on leading the team how he did before.